Simone says, worst place to be. Personal trainers are allowed to harass you, threat you. All managers will protect them, not you. 1-star gym reviews are probably the most worrisome type of reviews ever. I'm gonna be testing that review from Simone as well as a bunch of others to see if they hold up to be true, starting at Powerhouse Gym. You'll see why I have this in just a moment. Let's read some reviews, shall we? My homie Andrew said, worst layout I've ever seen. Managers to turn the square footage of a super Walmart into a crowded labyrinth of hallways with gym equipment. Barbell plates, bring your own because those are nowhere to be found. AC was set to 80 and it was cooler outside. I couldn't wait to leave. Like, he has to be lying about there not having plates inside. Like, what am I supposed to use? Bowls? And I'm pretty sure Andrew does not know what a labyrinth is because he literally uploads a photo of the most basic straight hallway I have ever seen. Devin says, the temperature is unbearable. The manager has the thermostat locked at 80 degrees and refuses to adjust it despite repeated requests for humane temperature. Would be a great gym were it not for sauna conditions in the weight room. Shame. You want to hear something ironic? The next 2 reviews are about the saunas not working. So we'll find out what team I'm on very soon. Chris L says, front desk is rude. Too many fake influencers filming for their 100 followers. You can just feel the shade through the screen. He is very bitter. Some machines they cheated out on and didn't buy a full weight stack, so if you're moderately strong, they won't be usable. Frederico says, the gym entrance scooters are stolen all the time. The front desk is a disaster. The person in this photograph has a lousy attitude and very bad way of treating me. Frederico just made the reviews just look like an FBI most wanted list. Like, you just doxed that man. I don't know what he did to you, but I can't wait to meet him. Look at this sign. There's no respect for the scooter gang. So I'm gonna leave my scooter here, and hopefully by the time we're done, it's still here, I hope. The wheels light up a bit. As I'm going up the elevator, I'm slightly scared because I have no idea what's to come at the front desk. My plan, befriend them with genuine conversation and kindness. How's it going, man?
How you doing, bro?
Good. How you doing?
I recognize you, bro.
Oh.
Bro, how you doing, bro?
Good, how are you? What's your name?
Dylan.
Dylan, nice to meet you, man. Now, to be clear, this is the gym Simone said management would threat and harass her the entire time. Ever since stepping foot in the gym, the only thing I've been harassed with is kindness. You must have been grumpy, man, because that front desk, they were lit. Like, I don't think I've been greeted like that, even when I go to my own house. Like, my parents don't treat me like that. That front desk was on point. The vibes in here so far, immaculate. I brought this with me. We're on the hunt for the thermostat right now because a constant complaint was that it's so hot in here. It's actually pretty cool. Not hot at all. As I'm on the hunt for the thermostat, I entered the gym floor with caution because I really don't want to run into Chris L, have him see me filming, and eventually call me a fake influencer. Oh, I found it. The thermostat is set to 70. 70, not 80, 70. What a wonderful temperature. Chris L said if I'm moderately strong, I should be able to max out all of the machines here because they cheaped out and didn't get all of the weights. So let's try maxing some of the machines out. 150-pound preacher curl. I mean, that's not lightweight, man. This is moderately strong. Like, what does that even mean? Like a moderately strong person can curl that? Like, what is his expectations? 150 lateral raise. This is really helping my ego right now. Lat pull down, 230 pounds. I hate to say it, I think Chris L is onto something. Being a member at this gym and being able to max out all the machines, that would suck. So I guess his review is valid. Thankfully, I didn't bring my own plates because they are actually everywhere. Like, you cannot miss plates. I don't know what Andrew's talking about at all. Like, they're over there. They're over there. They're behind you. I'm actually getting cold bench pressing because there's literally a massive fan right above me as I press. It's amazing. And just to ensure, I got my thermostat right there, 70 degrees. And also, there's not one influencer to be found here. I don't see one tripod. Maybe Chris L did something to them. I don't know. The manager came up to us over there and said, go to the back of the gym. There's the back cave. It's this dark room, and clearly it has the more advanced machines. Everything here is plate loaded. They have Panada machines. Panada machines are like Ferrari. It's pretty much the best of the best. Dude, this gym, sick. Oh man, I want to take this machine home with me. So this is the photo that Andrew uploaded of the labyrinth. This is quite honestly the most open concept gym I've ever seen. And I think a Labyrinth, they try to get you lost. Like they don't want you to be found. But there's literally signs that have W and M. W, woman's locker room. M, men's locker room. Safe to say, Andrew, your review is busted. It's still broken. Damn it.
I really liked this gym. Even the cardio area was beautiful with natural light and tons of equipment. Now it was time to see if my beloved scooter was stolen.
I've been worried about my scooter this entire time. It's there! Yeah! I'm gonna give this gym 4 stars. It was beautiful, people were really nice, but it's only gonna get worse from here. What's good, Thunder Gym? Apparently the loudest thing in this gym is not the weights crashing, but rather the staff screaming at you. Are these reviews gonna be one-offs like they were at Powerhouse Gym, or is lightning gonna strike twice? This gym's been around for 40 years, and there's only 82 reviews. Something is not adding up. Nightwolf says, this is the worst gym ever. The machines are broken. Also, the girl that works there, just because I left the weight on the floor, told me that if I have any problem with her, I have to leave. She was screaming at me in front of other people. I can't believe someone would yell at the Nightwolf. Honestly, if you're a staff or not, I don't want anyone yelling at me, unless you're Katie screaming at me to get it out. Albert says, very bad customer service. The lady, Cuban, who is working there is very disrespectful. She does not let the clients use the bathroom comfortably. What does that even mean? Is she coming to knock to ask to help to wipe? Because that's 5 stars in my eyes. And honestly, you really don't want to upset a Cuban lady because they just have so much passion. And I think I found her on Instagram, and she looks equally cute, but able to sprinkle sass like confetti. So I'm actually terrified right now. Abner says trash. Jennifer says, don't go to this place. Too late, Jennifer. Raising Sophia Grace, which just sounds like the worst TV show of all time, says, horrible gym. It's not set up for bodybuilders. The equipment is old, in terrible condition, definitely not worth the money. I'm expecting to see no leg machines and definitely no calf machines, which again is 5 stars in my eyes. And then lastly, the Killer Penis says, I mean, with that username, one can only imagine the tales that it tells, but he says, very bad service. The people who are in charge, very badly educated. I don't know if you should be the one to talk, Killer Peen, but we got a long list of things to do. Let's get it.
As I got closer to Thunder Gym, I noticed the windows were extremely tinted. Was this to shield lifters from the sun, or not allow people to see in for a clear reason?
We're in the gym right now. It's a small gym. I don't feel welcome. I'm getting that look like, you're not a regular. You shouldn't be here. But everywhere in the gym, pick up the weights after your routine. So honestly, Nightwolf, you were warned. They are everywhere. The fact that you didn't do that, I just gotta bust that myth. Just put your weights away, man.
As I started lifting, it wasn't hard to notice the conditions of the equipment that Raising Sophia Grace warned me about. But with a day pass of only $5, you really can't expect much. I would just expect the front doors to open and have some weights actually exist.
Raising Sophia said that this gym's not for bodybuilders. I don't know how. It has everything that you need. Like, you could probably become Mr. Olympia training at this gym. The weights go up to 120. They got a squat rack. They got all the free weights. However, she was right on one thing. I don't think that they've swapped the equipment since opening 40 years ago. I'm gonna do some dumbbell rows right now, and I feel like my chances of getting tetanus is probably quite high. There's definitely something living in that handle. Ooh, the dumbbells here, way heavier. One thing that I do love about this gym is that it's pretty much a time capsule of gains. Like, this place tells tales. Like, you see this crack right here? I probably asked somebody, like, oh yeah, that was Sergio. 37 years ago, he missed the re-rack. This machine is so sketchy. It does not feel trustworthy right now. It's not that the machines are bad, they're just misunderstood. Some things need to be like bleached repeatedly. I feel like this is a machine that you would only find at a place like this. Like, I've never seen this before. I don't fully understand what it is. Like, why is this here? Oh, it's broken, that's why. There should be something there.
Once I finished my lift, my lunch was ready to be dropped off in the pool, so I made my way over to the locker room hoping to use the bathroom in peace.
All right, we're about to set up shop in here. Chipotle energy drinks, so should be good. Oh my gosh, bro. Okay, so this can't lock.
is there 3? What has happened in here?
Just because of what Albert said, I couldn't shake the feeling that at any moment the Cuban lady would materialize at the unlocked door, ready to unleash her wrath because I was taking too long. But eventually, I was able to settle. My experience started to become pretty decent, besides the odd barbell drop which made me clench and backpedal a bit. I felt like I had my own private oasis in the midst of chaos.
I'm even at the point now where I feel confident to whip up my phone and start scrolling IG.
Just as I was about to achieve bathroom bliss, someone walked in. And it was unfortunate that I had no idea what they were saying, and I'm not sure if they were calling her to come and get me, so I decided to wrap up pretty fast. Bathroom experience, 6.5 out of 10, and I give Thunder Gym 2.8 stars. It's not for me, but it's a place clearly people have been coming for a long time where they feel comfortable. It's small and it doesn't have much, but it's not always about the equipment, but rather the people and the community that they've built.
Let's hone in on some of these reviews, shall we? My boy Dan left a bad and ugly chart. The bad. Main stairwell is badly in need of a paint job and new handrail. And top of most equipment, ledges, and surfaces all have a thick, dark layer of dust. The men's locker room scores no better. The lockers are not secured to the wall and can fall on someone without warning. And I wouldn't try the old standing scale, even if you paid me. You can't pay him to step on the scale, and like a lot of things, I'm gonna step on it for free. The ugly. Equipment visibly old and well past its usable lifetime. Insufficient dumbbell sets with missing weights. A few of the round plates are being used as floor placers to help level unbalanced equipment. The out of order signs and yellow caution tape are in good working condition. LOL. You know he has his priorities in check when the bad section has the lockers potentially falling on you, but the ugly, we're just missing a few dumbbells. Kate, she left us some tips. Tip number 1, during training you need to look at the ceiling. It can fall directly on the head. Tip number 2, while running on the treadmill, don't take deep breaths because the smell of food at the front desk is something I don't want to smell at the gym. Nikhil says, attaching a photo of the arm curl pad, not worth the money. That isn't just a tear in the leather, that is a tear in the time-space continuum. Adam says, high school clubhouse, no good time to go here as almost every hour there's a group of teens hanging out on one machine in the middle of the gym on their iPhones. Update, it's even worse than he can remember. Let's just hope it's not going back to high school for me because I wasn't very cool. We have a long list of tasks, so let's proceed. First task is to locate the clubhouse. I don't see one. I don't see a high schooler in sight. Or I just don't know what anyone under 18 looks like, which is a much bigger problem. We're in the main stairwell, cleanliness check time. So Dan said it needs a new paint job and a new handrail. I would say yes to the paint, for sure. Handrail, I'd say pretty good. So I mean, Dan's partially true. Yeah, that definitely could be. There's some like dust there. I'm just kidding, not good. But if you're making a gym review about paint and like handrails, like, bro, do you even lift? The Stairmaster looks like it used to be a subway escalator, or someone just wants a more authentic hiking experience. Pretty dusty. The vibe here is like I just walked into an active hostage situation. Like nobody looks like they want to be here, but everyone's just here doing what they have to do. Weird vibes. Weird vibes.
It was pretty clear the reviews on the gym's cleanliness is valid. It's not very well maintained at all. The last part of the cleanliness check, and I guess safety check, is the locker room.
Seems pretty sturdy. The locker reviews were actually pretty recent, that this place was a disaster. It looks like they cleaned everything up. So, which is good. They're cleaning things up very fast. I think we found our first ceiling hazard. I don't know, the fact that the ceiling may come down on me at any point, I find that kind of incredibly anabolic. Like, I think that's actually a good thing. Testing my survival skills at the same time I'm actually training, I think that's a win-win for me. It looks like the creature has been reupholstered. It's different than this, that's for sure. But then this thing has been, yeah, I don't know about this. I was kind of worried I might actually get bed bugs at the gym for the first time in my life with that upholstery. It's nice and it's fresh. Did you guys hear that? Oh man, it is dusty in here, bro. Whew. Dan was right, look, we got a plate there. That is an ancient plate holding up this elliptical. What's all this water? What's going on here? The clubhouse is behind me. It's behind me. It's true. There are a couple of reviews that we didn't talk about that say the bars actually bend at 250 pounds, which is incredibly concerning, but also great for the ego. So we're gonna bench, see if we can get up to 250 pounds, and see if that is true. I feel like I can just bend it with my bare hands. It does not feel like a stable bar. There is not many plates here. Let's see if the bar bends and kills me. Bit of a bend. Man, the bend makes you be able to lift so much more weight. I actually feel like me and Larry Willis have something in common now. I made the bar actually bend for the first time in my life. Is that a plus or is that a negative?
What would you give this gym? 1 to 5 stars.
Probably on a bias in favor of these guys, a 2-star, but objectively, it's probably a 1-star. So
So you're trying to be nice and you give it a 2?
yeah,
And why is that?
lack of certain machines and just the maintenance of this gym is very poor.
I feel like I'm building my muscles, but also like I'm fortifying my immune system
Yeah.
at the same time, you know, like the dust and everything.
Oh, it's so dusty in here, man. I agree with the 1-star here, so.
That was loud.
Yeah.
Shit, that was loud, that was loud.
Can someone please explain to me this dumbbell rack? I think I'm more confused looking at this than a math test. Like, what is going on here? Like, it's like big plate, small plate, big plate, small plate, 30s, 60. This is ugly. I would rather the locker fall on me. We're on the treadmill right now. Kate said, do not take a deep breath. What's next? A strobe light to test our focus? I mean, on the bright side of that, I guess the whole gym gets some high altitude training for free. So let's get up to a jog, see if we smell anything suspicious or delicious. I don't smell anything, but if I could smell food, I feel like it's like kind of doubly productive. I'm burning calories while simultaneously resisting temptation. And depending on the dish, it's probably quite motivational. We have located the scale. The old scale looked like someone did not like what I had to say. It was pretty reliable, not for the weight, but for a staph infection. I think that they've got a new one, which is a good sign. Look at this. Let's check the weight out, you know? Oh, they do kilograms? 1 star. 89, what the heck, what's 89 kilograms?
We are at striation 6. Not sure what to expect right now, but 4.6 on Google, 3.1 on Yelp. Tons of reviews saying that the Google reviews are fake. So let's read some reviews. Laura says, not sure where to start. I've not actually used the gym because it's not accessible and no one is ever in the office. Laura and her cat do not look impressed. And it looks like, I mean, the real workout is just gonna see if we can actually get in. BK, have it your way, says, striation 6 is a literal hole in the wall. The gym is 2 floors underground. There's no natural light whatsoever. Like most basements, this place is humid and smells funky. Leaks from the ceiling and buckets on the ground are pretty common. This actually does sound like a doomsday bunker. I'm quite concerned. Smell checks are coming soon. Nothing's getting by these nostrils. Tia Tuna, which just sounds like a porn star name, a really bad name, says, filthy place, very dirty, especially the creepy stairs. Do not fall in the colors of the equipment. Washrooms are horrible. You will smell the breath and sweat of other people using the gym. I'm sorry, what about falling into the equipment? Well, looks like there's quite a few things that we need to do. Let's proceed.
I think we're in the main stairwell here. Am I gonna lose reception? This is definitely a gym. You want to bring a workout partner with you, not to spot you, but just to make sure that you're safe. That works so well. Where am I? These vibes are weird. I'm keeping my voice down a bit because I feel like I'm not supposed to be here right now. It feels like I got into like some sort of like elite nightclub, but I've seen forest fires that are more relaxing than this color scheme. And there's a lot of reviews about people saying that they couldn't get in. Why do I feel like I won't be able to get out? It's kind of creepy. It's like a doomsday bunker turned into a children's daycare center, and then all of a sudden it's now a gym. But they do actually have some pretty cool looking equipment, so let's play around. Machines here look like they're kind of like lawn chair hybrids. They don't think you can like use too much weight, but it looks like they're kind of like air pressured, which is kind of cool. And I've never seen that before. It actually feels very good on the knees. Usually for leg press, I need to take a long time to warm up because the knees are pretty tender, but the way that it moves, super nice. Wow. In terms of smell, I smell nothing. I don't smell the sweat or the breath of anyone around me. Oh wow, there you go. Okay, so this is down weight. This one's up weight. Oh, wow. That is super cool, man. I really like that. Save a lot of hassle on having to load up the plates and stuff. Damn, that's neat. What is this room? What is that for? Oh my God. What is this? Team Cobra. Some crazy rituals probably go down in here, man. Jiu-jitsu is cool and all, but when it comes to submission, Katie's my only sensei. So I'm not gonna be doing any of this. Let's go back to the gym. What? Is this what Tia meant by falling into the equipment? Like, I don't know. Did you want anything at the arm bar? They got some pretty cool gadgets. They got all this stuff here. They even have a nice little barcode scanner to leave a 5-star review. They even have like that kind of bar, which I was not expecting here. So it's pretty well equipped. All of the dumbbells, they have dumbbells up to 100. They got kettlebells. And then these really cool looking dumbbells up to 50. It kind of seems like a place where like somebody from Marvel would train. It's like very hidden, underground, unassuming, but has everything that you need to look like freaking Mr. Olympia. Oh, I love it. So I was pressing, and I see, remember, even if you exercise an hour every day, there are still 161 more hours of responsibility in your week. I love that. Look at this. Exercise is by far the most potent longevity drug. I don't know about that, but still, the effort is there. You pretty much just have a trainer on the wall. What happened here? I can't help but think that there's something lurking behind these walls. We're 2 stories deep. There's gotta be something back there. I will say I've had no issues of falling in the equipment yet. Tia, what was in your pre-workout? Be honest. Oh wow, this is sweet. Ooh. Maybe this is the machine that she fell in. I'm not even gonna, I don't even know what's going to be up there. If you had to give this gym a review from 1 to 5 stars, what would you give it?
I think it's pretty sweet overall. I like the fact that it's kind of hidden, it's low key. I like the vibes of it, nice background, graffiti, that sort of thing. So I'd say, yeah, 4 out of 5.
4 to 5 stars?
Pretty sweet.
Taj was honestly the only other guy in the gym, and he was so sweet. He was thankfully comfortable enough to take his shirt off in front of me, and we even collabed on one of his TikToks.
You guys know I like an upper back row. This one looks pretty sexy here. We're changing the weight. The resistance curve is something like I've never experienced before. Oh, it even counts the reps for you. I will say, the equipment does look old, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, right? Like, age is just a number. It's not the age, it's the mileage. So it seems like everything's actually taken care of quite nice. Also, you just gotta love the sign. We love feedback, so always let us know how we can make it the best possible experience for you. It's the first thing. I don't know, these 1-star reviews are just haters, man. Haters.
My experience at Striation 6 was amazing, and I give it 4 out of 5 stars. I think if this video confirms anything, its 1-star reviews are a snapshot of a moment in time. They don't always account for a business's ability to improve and grow. Sure, some reviews were legit, but many were resolved. I now see the reviews as a marker of the progress that they've made, which is exactly why we all go to the gym in the first place.
You know what? I just gotta do it. Oh, it's just office space, damn it.